Oh, you use anything? I think we're live. If we let us know if you guys can hear us. If we are live, running a little late. It's hot as hell. You move slow when it's hot. That's my phone.
We love. Y'all hear us? Fine, okay.
Una. I know, man. It's hot. You can hear us, Una? Oh, she's not responding. Una, let me know if you can hear us. Oh my God, it seems like so forever since we did a live. And it's Mercury retrograde.
I just realized I'm OFTG. I didn't realize that. That's my
Yeah, that's how it comes up.
yeah, that's my other page.
Yeah. Oh, okay. She said yes.
What's up? What's up? What's up? YouTube.
Yeah, you wanna explain why you why you have the mask on?
I know they looking like, why the hell he got this mask on? So it's hot as hell, and I'm just doing this right now. As we're talking about current events. Can you guys hear me? And make sure you can hear me.
Well, how can they hear you? Like,
Okay. Anyway, I'll take this off in a second. So, giving shout outs and honor to the couple that climbed the Empire State Building yesterday. That's what week this is. Yesterday, we had two people that climbed the Empire State Building in New York to, I guess, do a couple things. They, shared the message of love, and they got engaged. So we're representing that energy tonight with our mask on. That couple that
it's too hot for all
climbed
that.
the Empire State.
It's too hot for all of that.
So that's what the mask is about for right now. But I'm about to take it off because it is very hot. So to that couple, give you shout outs. You brought a great message, and we're building off that energy. We're rebelling. All right. Anyway, this comes off now.
Way to represent.
It's hot as hell.
It's hot as hell. Yeah.
I thought that'd be cute for you guys. So welcome. This is Aradia and Jabbar. Welcome to Aradia's channel. We haven't been live in a long time. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate y'all. You want to talk?
I don't know. It's too hot. I can't think. Yeah. So we just wanted to hop on here, catch up. We haven't done a live in a long time, and just kind of share like current events, a little story time. Share some of our stories. A lot about the vampire community, and really also to talk about just all of those things. But when I say vampire community, I wanted to also say, a lot of people say the vampire community is dead, but the vampire community is international, so they may be referring to their area, right? Because this is a worldwide thing. But yeah, so we just wanted to come on here. We really didn't have too much planned, but just chat about current events, magic, Esoteric nights.
Yeah, esoteric nights.
Maybe I'll pull a card or two if anybody wants a card reading.
But yeah, so that is good. We definitely just we haven't gone live in a while. And any questions or any things that you guys want to ask, definitely pop them on there, and we'll answer those. If you want to go down any lines or topics, we'll definitely go down them. But yeah, we just wanted to catch up with current events, tell us what's going on with us, things that's going on around us. There's always something going on, even though we might not be here, whatever, doing it. But now we're gonna let you guys know what's going on. So like I could say like recently, some of the main things that have been happening is you guys, you got. I guess you know what. Like we'll go into that a little bit, and if maybe that'll give us some questions. So you guys are aware that we are in the vampire community, right?
Well, the people that's on here right now, yes.
Right. So, as to what you just popped on that, touched on that a little bit, what that means, because again, a lot of people may think that it is just within their area or how they view it.
Yeah, they don't realize how large.
So I guess we'll go right into the point of saying okay, so the vampire community, when we say that, basically we mean thank you thank you for everybody that's joining. Appreciate you. I'm trying to get my so we're gonna go into a little bit of all that. We're gonna talk a little bit about the vampire community. I'm trying to get my childers, actually. So that's gonna be a term that we're gonna go over as well here. We'll talk about that tonight. Introduce you guys to that who don't know, to join. So I messaged them, so hopefully they'll be joining soon. But so vampire society, vampire community, it is global. It is definitely global, and a lot of the times we're in the vampire community, we don't even realize how big it is sometimes. Sometimes because we're in the tri-state area. So, we're in the New York, New Jersey, Philly, Connecticut area.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey. So sometimes we only focus on what's in our area because we're next to New York, we're in New Jersey. Then you have Philly, like I said, Connecticut, whatever. So between those little areas, we got a lot of houses, courts, community members. They have a thing called Halo. Halo, basically. As a king, what's up? Halo is we have to divide them in halos, and I'm just talking about the tri-state area now. Jersey, New York, Connecticut. We have to divide them into regions, what we call them a halo. So that's like a jurisdiction.
Sounds very gang-like, right? This is our area over here.
Gang, mafia. I don't want
our territory.
Government. So yeah, it has this little. We've divided them into little jurisdictions. So a lot of this you have to do because it's a society. It's a vampire society. We say community, but that's just another byword for society. It's a society. Yeah. It's a subculture. It comes out of the goth and BDSM scene, starting back in 1995 in this area. And even before it was the 1995 era, you have other eras in this area of vampire community that predates us. You got the Temple of the Vampire, TOV, that was the 80s. It even goes all the way back to the Temple of Set. That was like the 70s and 80s. And that was all in the same region. So it's this is a thing that's been going on for a little while. It's more mainstream now. You could be online with it. Back in the early 90s, it was secret societies. You only know about these if you went to those specific clubs, that started in New York, Mother, the church. The old school vampire people know exactly what we're talking about. That's where it developed that. But through that, people. It kind of like started in New York for the most part. New York is what they're called the Gotham Halo. So that's like the head of it. You can oh
Uh-oh. So guys,
yeah, go ahead.
if we disconnect, it's because the power went out.
Yeah,
We had a power outage yesterday because it's so hot, but
we matter of fact, let me turn that talk real quick. Tell them about the New York Halo.
yeah.
I'm gonna turn that air conditioner off in the room. We've lost power here. It's so
Oh yeah.
hot. It's like hundreds of degrees, and I guess if the electric company just can't keep the power on, let me turn that off.
Okay.
Be right back.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm too old for this heat. But yeah, so the vampire scene is really, really large, and what's growing even more is like other kin groups. But I just wanted to talk a bit about the vampire scene and it's international, so I didn't want to go all into the like laws and stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay.
But
Yeah. No, we don't want to bore you guys with that, but like, okay, so say like so, we keep in mind now that like we got with people all the way in Brazil, London, like France, as far as South Africa, like you name it.
so
Japan.
why would somebody want to be? Let's cut to the chase. Like, why would somebody want to be? What's the point?
Okay.
What's the point?
And again, it's called Vampire Community, but it's like she just said, Therians, other kin, Fae. It's a lot of things that it's not just vampires. That's how it started. It started from that lore. In 1995, it started from the LARPing game, White Wolf, LARPing game, Vampire the Masquerade. But those are the things that the lore and stuff that they adopted to kind of make up the structure of it, the political structure of it, which we're not going to get all into. But why would you want to join? Why would you want to join? Why? How did we get into it? How did we actually got into it by accident? Not even accident.
No, not by accident.
Just happened upon it.
Yeah.
Like in a way, we were hanging out at a golf club.
And we shared this story before,
Yeah,
but I like to like read.
Yeah, it was beautiful for us. Like so. All right. I come from Freemasonry. I was a Freemason. I was in Freemasonry. I'm still a Freemason. I mean, I've never stopped doing Freemasonry. I've kind of like taking a sabbatical from it as I came into the vampire community. But I was a Freemason, say maybe like 20 years before I ever came to the vampire community. I kind of was raised up in Freemasonry. Now, why would you join Freemasonry? These are some of the same reasons why you would join Freemasonry, why you would join a vampire society. Like, it's first of all, it's dealing with.
Well, that's not how why.
Well, okay, so then maybe I'll say
for
me, and then maybe that could help you guys. Networking. You're gonna be around vampire community as well as in Freemasonry. Is going to be diverse types of people that you wouldn't normally come into contact with.
This order.
Yeah, in your life, maybe you might be in a lodge or in a free vampire event with people that are from every persuasion of life: doctors, lawyers, magicians, whatever, garbage worker, whatever. I mean, somebody that work at Walmart to whatever, just a police officer, whatever, army person, all would be so diverse backgrounds, and it's a way that you can meet on the level. Like you all have this thing in common. You love the dark or the vampire scene or the goth or the whatever, the witch or the pagan, or you love it, especially in the vampire. And I'll get into why. Like I started gravitating toward this recently a little bit more than Freemasonry, is because and again, Freemasonry has this, it's this thing, but Freemasonry is closed off. You are in a lodge, and it's like a secret society. It's not secret, but you're kind of you're in the temple, you're in the lodge. All the rituals and everything, the ceremonies that you do are in that lodge, and they stay with that lodge, and you don't really tell anybody about those secrets and stuff like that. Now this vampire culture is the same. It has some of the same things,
Yeah, because each
but
house.
it's a little bit more open to. So say like in my lodge, the lodges would be all men. Wouldn't be any women there, and women would have their lodge where it's just all women, like the Eastern Stars and stuff, and there wouldn't be any men there. It'd just be the women. They keep them separate. Here, because this is coming from like the vampire stuff, is an amalgamation of like I said, people that come out the BDSM scene, the different lifestyles, different subcultures.
Is that why you like it?
Yeah, paganism, witches, you know what I'm saying? Like all different types of various to science to whatever. So it is it made me like so I had those sides to me that weren't getting explored in Freemasonry, because you kind of got to be like a certain way. You got to fit a certain bill,
yeah,
a certain thing to get to be in it. You get vetted to be, and you gotta kind of match up to the standard. Not saying that this doesn't have that either, but the standards are different.
It should. It's supposed to.
Yes, we'll go into that a little bit too. But the standards are different. It is more open for somebody that may be LBGQ or pagan, or they may be a Luciferian, or I mean, it's more open towards a lot of different things that were very, very. There were parts of me. There were parts of me that I wanted to explore, that I wanted to find out about. And when I came here, that's what got me to be involved with, because I saw that it was a nurturing. It helped you nurture. If you want to know anything about that type of stuff, if you want to get into that, like you like that lifestyle, it has all of that in there, and you can explore and go down those roads, So it was we first got into it. It was like, whoa! It was like an eye opener. I was like, well, I liked it. It was like Freemasonry, but fun, like more fun. I'm not gonna say fun, but it just you can party. You get, it was just different. It was different.
Well, but right. So every time I talk about this, we had this conversation last night. Every time I talk about this, the one thing that I always say, because it is not expressed enough, everyone, not everyone, but majority of the world, we're so busy trying to like live the day to day and fit into societal norms,
right,
that we forget the part of ourselves that we need to express, right? Our primal nature, right? The nature that wants to like go in the woods, and especially like when I tell you, like, go in the woods and throw an axe or something, our primal like hunter gatherer, right? Because we just go to the grocery store and get our food, so we don't get the chance to express ourselves because we are in this construct. So I feel like when we came across this scene, vampires. I love vampires, so that's what first and foremost drew me in. But it was when I came in, the thing that made me more interested and made me stay was the fact that we saw how you live and express yourself. You tap into the way that you want to truly express yourself, not in the mundane.
Right. Ray, what's up? Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like piggybacking off of that, like, so like, yeah, it's just even on down to like, you have like different, like Father, if you really look for that Father Sebastian videos, he'll break down like the different people who come to this community.
It's controversy name.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, just go past.
Controversy name.
And I won't get into that. Well, maybe we will touch on it a little bit later. But okay. You come into this, and there's different people that do it. Like some people just like the aesthetics. They like the dress.
Like there's different types.
Yeah, you have balls where people would they just want to go and throw on fangs and ball gowns and look real debonair and nice hats and all look like the vampire
Lifestylers,
pictures. Yeah, so they're like lifestylers. there is in all is whatever the way you. It's no right or wrong way to. It's however you feel. Like that's fine. If you want to do that and that helps you express yourself, that's what you do. But they may come to this and they like the whole dressing and looking different and it's like they have nice balls and stuff that you could go to. And it's really a lot of good top notch stuff all over, international. Like it's not everywhere. You know, they have these types of stuff. It's probably in your area. You just gotta look it up. But some people like that. Then you have some people that like the spirituality of it. Like they have places like they have private rituals and that's
I think there's not enough of that though.
I think and we'll touch on that a little bit as well. I think that's just in this area. So like in our area, we in our area, the tri-state area.
So we live in this area, so this is where we would want it to be because it's
right. It's a lot of everybody like the party. It's about the party. Like the vampire scene is about partying. Like they mix it up with the parties, like the goth parties. They have a thing called havens. Evie Slater, what's up? Evie. They like the party, man. So it's fine. It's all good because we gotta let our hair out. But it's they love the the just hang out, party all night. You know the way, and you could be amongst like mine. Again, like it's about different lifestyles. So you might be want to explore like that, like different type lifestyles, the way people live and do different things. So it has all of that in there. The havens, the safe havens. It's a safe space for people that want to explore stuff like different things like that to come and enjoy themselves. So they like the party. Again, like you said, you might have. I personally like because I came from Freemasonry, so I like the rituals. They have rituals. It can be very spiritual at the same time. Like it has a setup where it's very philosophical and very ceremonial. Very ceremonial, very philosophical rituals, and certain houses, courts, havens, different areas may have private or public rituals and ceremonies where people could come and be a part of that as well. Like she said, maybe in our area, tri-state area, is not as much as we would like, but it does go down. We have our events and places where we could go get nice ritual. And we're gonna get some shout outs in the tri-state area, some good spots like that. Upstate New York Vampire Court. Shout out the Upstate New York Vampire Court. Magic Desire and Alan Arhendi are the leaders of that court. You'll have a wonderful time there. It's just upstate New York. They have a powerful ritual. You can get everything. You get powerful ritual, ceremony, party, everything. They're wonderful people. Oh man, they're some of the top notch in this area as well. And this, I'm gonna give it up to Snog Court, Society of Nocturnus of Gotham. My peoples, I love them. You know what I'm saying? You get a great experience there, as well as we are now part of a court and help running a court in Newark, New Jersey called Iron Garden. You get that
Gotham House.
Gotham House. Woo! So at Iron Garden in New Jersey at QXT's, the
come to Iron Garden,
goth spot that's been around for 30 years. QXT's right in Newark, New Jersey, right by from the Prudential Center, from the PATH train in Newark, New Jersey, right there by the Newark Airport. You could come through QXT's and join the Iron Garden. That's a vampire court that's been around since the 90s. That we're now a part. That's how we got into this. And you could get that same party. You could get that ceremonial experience. You could learn, like we teach lessons. It's beautiful. So it's makes you exciting to do. That's why it's something to do that helps you take you out of your regular mundane your life and something that you can explore if you like the darker sides of things. More people that like darker persuasion things. There's no judgment.
And emphasis on like what is dark.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Matter of fact, you want to tell them about that left hand path stuff that we were just talking about? Do you want? I
mean, that's going to take us out of that whole topic, vampire community topic, but I just gonna I was gonna say you would expect that when you come into the community
That's
that
good.
when you hear vampires and people living as vampires and other like Therians, and you would expect, right, them to be pretty left hand path for the most part, right? Because when you, in general, right, when you hear left hand path, you think a darker path, but that is it's not the case. It's not really. It's truly not the case. But uh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah. We actually just had we just had an Iron Garden court like a week ago, as a matter of fact, not that long ago, where the topic of the night was left hand path philosophy, sovereignty and left hand path philosophy. We actually spoke on it. I was the conclave leader, and Lady Aradia here was the main speaker, which she talked about that left hand path philosophy. You can bring a little bit of that up here, like so. We were like she was just saying, um, you expect people that's into witchcraft, uh, paganism, um, Luciferianism, whatever, or whatever, God, just whatever to be, like left hand path.
well, Luciferian is, but we're
I
talking
don't
about
know.
like the
I don't
God.
know. That's why the debate came up, because some people they don't. I don't think they know what left hand path and right hand path is. Like
They think a lot of people think
or
left
they
hand path is only working with demons.
right or their definitions of it is kind of mixed
Yeah.
up, or like to like so like and then when we had to really debate on it, because it does blur certain, it's a topic that could be discussed ever, like all the different nuances of what is left hand path and what is right hand path. It's not as simple as you think. Like we when you start
Yeah, it's
going down the
not.
rabbit hole of it, like because there's some people that was in the vampire community that were right hand path, and we were like,
Yeah, my.
like
Why does your head tilt, right?
we're the
Right hand path, like.
vampires are like like but they're right hand path, and then you got people that balance, and that's the one thing in the vampire community that we have a word for, a term for, is called what, twilight. So balance, you balance your day and your night, so basically like your left or your right, but so they would be like right hand path, and that's fine. It is what it is.
It's fine, but I mean,
Go ahead.
I feel like
Obviously,
yeah, I got
Go ahead.
opinions.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got opinions. So I mean, if my head tilts a bit because I can't. It's just I feel like that's a contradiction, really. I mean, it's not when you think about it, but sometimes a lot of what goes on in the community, right? A lot of them tie in goth and tie in. So these are things that are adverse to the norm, right? So these are things that are taboo in regular society. These are things that you don't just walk into your office and be like, yeah, I'm a vampire and I was out at a vampire club. So these are things that are contrary to what the norm is. So you're kind of teetering, borderlining the left hand path because the left hand path is adversarial, right? So I'm just, I just, I don't know when people say that.
Well, let's, because we're gonna go over a couple funny. We have some funny stories.
We got story
We got some
time.
funny stories that we want to we want to tell to give some humor to a lot of the things that we.
I like my humor, yeah.
but I guess like so like what my wife is saying is we've been to some rituals that we thought were very powerful, kind of like we like. So first of all,
that's what's supposed to be happening.
I like a little dark. Everybody likes what they like, and nobody's wrong for like.
But define dark. Define when you say dark, because I look at it as deep mysticism. I don't look at it as dark, because when you say dark, people have in their mind something demonic.
Right. So I mean, again, that's we probably gonna have to come back here and do a whole nother live on what's left hand path and right hand path, or dark or light, or demonic or not. Thank you. Oh, Elizabeth Richardson. So I would say like something that is all right, like you said, it's not considered like mainstream or,
Right.
even down to the point where it
Right.
is
Exactly.
a little bit unorthodox. So I guess it would be, if it's not mainstream, if it's kind of like that's what makes it unorthodox, then that would kind of seem like it's dark. Like certain languages could seem dark to you. If you speak a certain language and somebody else is talking or doing a ritual in a different language, you might be like, ooh, you know, or they, like you said, they may say call different gods, and there's certain gods people think of as right or left hand path. I mean, no, right hand path. And then if you call in certain gods or deities or whatever, people say, "Oh, that's a dark god." That's so I guess it really goes down to that. But like, so I like, because I'm a philosopher. I study philosophy. I like studying philosophy on my own, just like a as a hobby. So I like dark philosophy. I like dark philosophers. Some that are considered dark, like Nietzsche. I like Machiavelli. I like the Stoics.
So see, that's right.
But
So, yeah.
some people will consider Nietzsche very dark, very Nietzschean philosophy, existentialism, Stoicism, to be like left hand path and dark philosophies because they focus on the self. They focus on self mastery.
Well, yeah, the left hand path is.
It focuses on you mastering things by your will and not really calling
you have
things,
the power within to manifest.
Not calling things out external to help you, but you coming from the internal and your will and using it to empower you, to make you better, to make you, I guess, to make you more stronger. Like and you become totally responsible for everything in your life, for all your stuff. Like you don't base it or blame it on outside forces saying, "Oh, a demon made me do it," or this blah blah blah. You take ownership of your who you are, your will. You do your shadow work and you change yourself from your own will. So that's more like left hand path, Nietzschean, Machiavellian, different types of philosophy. Plus, at the same time, you don't turn the other cheek. You're a primal, you're a warrior. Like
exactly
what they would call Emiratu in the vampire community. We're gonna go into a lot of the terms and stuff that we use too. We'll introduce you guys to that, but I like that, and I guess like my wife, she didn't understand because we both like that in a way. Like we have our things.
I don't understand.
You didn't understand, like, so we did a ritual, and then some people were so afraid in the ritual that they left, or the next day they were bitching and complaining.
Oh, not that I understand. I was like, I'm about to get like like, why the fuck is you here? Like, so, all right, sorry.
No, they could be watching. Don't
I don't know. I don't care. So listen, right? This is just my take on it. This could have been anywhere. I'm giving you an example. This is an example of something. So this is just my feeling on it. If you are in this community, right? If you are saying you're this primal thing, or you're this, right? You have this power, you have the beast within and a vampire, and you are privy to this primal ritual that is right. This is what I say when we talk about dark rituals. What someone may think is dark, I call it deep mysticism, right? A deeper, going deeper into magic. So, we're calling forth. I did. Well, I'm not. All right, I'm trying to say this story without going really, like, I'm gonna be nice, but so there's things done like blood, right? And there's blood involved, and sometimes it's not real blood, right? It's just the act of drinking blood, right? Um, and some people get a little uncomfortable with this ritual, but this is vampiric. So, are you really truly vampiric? Are you really truly um, what you say you are? If these things scare you, you know what I mean. If I was that person, I would go back to the drawing board and really, really ask myself, you know, why does this thing scare me? Like, am I like I would feel like I don't have enough. If it scares me, then I'm gonna go and be like, I need to do more, or I need to protect myself more, or I need to bring my game up, right? And spiritually or whatever. But I'm just, that's just me. I could be totally wrong. It's just that I feel like if you are in this community, it in itself is saying something about going deeper into taboo and darker places.
Got you. What? It's getting dark now. Let's talk about darkness. The sun is
Darkness
going.
falls.
You want to hit that light on real quick and maybe see if that's
No, not really.
because it's
What
getting
was the
dark in here.
question?
Go on this path. I learned that things scares you. You need to study it. Rafe. Let me see how that looks. Yeah, it's starting. The sun is going down. And finally, that it's again. We'll like we talk about current events. Like let me see. Yeah, if that's too light or not. So yeah, the current event is for the last past couple of days, the sun has turned up. Like it has been 100 degrees plus more in the tri-state area, and the PSE&G, the electric company, can't keep the power on. Hopefully, we're good.
Don't say that. We in Mercury retrograde. Don't be talking at us.
But yeah, there we go. So we got some light. So it's been hot. So we're going into the 4th of July weekend. We're July 2nd now, going towards the 4th, where it's probably it's been hot. So everybody's gonna celebrate the 4th. Boom, boom, fireworks. So the heat is there. If they want it, it's there. So.
All right, I want to hear some story time. I need some story time.
Want to hear some stories?
Yes. Yeah,
I wrote them down.
Yeah, so we want to just kind of share, if we could think of some stories that things we have come across in a vampire community. Again, which is why I say, if you're in this community, you expect to come across some things, but. Yeah, there's been story time. Yeah. Yeah. So.
All right. So, I mean, what do you have like a story or something that you want to get into before I?
Well, my story. I mean, I have run across. No, I want you to tell that one because that first one with homie.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right,
like.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Story time. Vampire community story times. Okay. We can go on all day about this. Because in this, you're gonna come across, I guess, like I said, it will bring the characters. It's definitely never dull. Oh, you're never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. Never.
Right.
And it's fun.
At the same time, right, this is a place where you can be at liberty to explore what you connect with, but some people take it too far.
Yeah. And let me a disclaimer before I go into this. I gotta say this. This popped in my mind. For YouTube world, for the internet world, we're in the vampire community, but we're not controlled by one person. Okay, so I just want to put that out there because somebody that's a leader that we know that has started this community, and I'm not really gonna go all into that. You'll catch a lot of bad flack about certain things. And yes, we know him. We are well. He's one of our founders of this community. One particular one that kind of like started this, but he does not control the global community. We're our own. We literally have our own court, and in this new state of New Jersey. We live in New Jersey. We have our own stuff in New Jersey. that we run, that the people in New Jersey that are in the vampire community runs. We have our own halo, just like other states have their halo. New York, Florida, Texas, Colorado, LA, whatever you name it. New Orleans.
At the end of the day, the vampire is an
He
ancient
don't run.
idea.
They don't run them. So we're not like a controlled where everybody's he's a here. It's like a cult, some leader.
They're
cult
associating
leader.
him with the vampire community. Yeah.
No. Every one of us is an individual. That's why I said we have jurisdictions, halos, sovereignty.
Yes.
We run our own organizations, our own events. Everybody's making their own money. They are doing their own thing, have their own stuff, dealing with their own problems. That's why we even have politics and stuff. So no, we're not controlled. None of us is controlled by one person or some cult or whatever. So no, that is.
Have you met me? Yeah.
So again, so whoever thought that, I just really want to put that out there and explain that to you. If you're in this community and you're fucking up, basically you can fuck up and be a bad example for the community, we will get your ass out of here. That's why we have politics and stuff like that, where we will exile you from the community. So I just want to put that disclaimer out there. None of us is controlled. So whatever you see online saying blah, 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 nobody controls us. We control ourselves. We're left-hand path anyway, where we practice our own will, okay? Not controlled by nothing. So there's that one. All right, now, story time. Okay. So now going into this, I let you know that like we are with the Court of the Iron Garden. That's New Jersey. Synonyme. Exactly. That's another term. Guys, I'm glad somebody said it. That's when you get your name is not even spoken in this community. We can get you out of this to the point where nobody internationally will even speak your name. You're exiled. You're out. Yeah. And you can get yourself to that point. It could be certain things that you could do.
Lisa, tell me more.
You break the laws of the land. You follow the laws of the land first. It's a society, just a secret society, just like anything. And you could get yourself synonyme. You call it synonyme. They won't even speak your name. And you won't even be allowed to go in any event.
Right.
The word will get put across.
Yep.
All international. I don't care. You could think you could go to South Africa and they'll know in South Africa.
Right. All the way to South Africa. Right?
You know, he's a synonyme. You're exiled. So yeah, you can get yourself exiled out of the vampire community. You must be fucking up. Anyway. So yes, that can happen. So you can't just do anything you want.
No.
You know.
No.
But so story, we were part of the Court of the Iron Guard for 11 years now. 11 years we started off just regular citizens, just joining, just learning about it. We didn't know nothing about this. We started learning about this through that court. And within recent current events, we are now running, we're running the court now. We're actually in charge of keeping the events going. We're producing the court. We got with the other founders and elders. They wanted to retire, and they trust us enough. They trained us as they were running and everything, and they now have placed their trust so they can go retire. And now we have taken over the court for them. So I give it up for them for allowing us to do that, trusting us enough. We learned, we earned. So now we're running. So in that.
Popcorn.
This was my first test, I think. So my elder, my founder, left this one to me. It was like, you want to be the leader of this court? You want to be the regent? Deal with this, right? So it was and again, we just said it brings everybody. So this dude, I'm not gonna go all into. He wanted to join the court, right? So like when you
there were clear signs prior to him joining the court. I just want to say there was clear signs.
We'll go into
okay.
So to join the Iron Guard court, you come to the events like 3 times. If you live in New Jersey, You come 3 times. If you live out of state, like New York, Philly, whatever, Connecticut, you come 4 times. And then if you want to join our court,
just get to the story.
All right.
We want to get stories. Get the story.
So this dude came. He came 3 times. And right, we should have noticed those 3 times that he came because we're vetting him. He's vetting us. We should have noticed. Like,
I noticed.
Anyway, so he came. He did his 3 times. Now he wanted to present himself to join our court. So okay, he did the proper protocol. Okay, he could join. So he joined. We did the ritual ceremony. We let him join the court of the Iron Guard, vampire court. Right. So now, immediately,
whose decision was that? Who said like, yeah?
It was all of us. It was. I would blame. It was a council of us that let this guy in. We have to because we talk about extremes, right? So immediately we let him join the court. Do you know this guy? The next day, DM'd all on Facebook and stuff. DM'd all the elders, all the people, the council members that allow him to join the court of the Iron Garden.
What is Charlotte?
Charlotte, what's up? Babe. He texted us the next day after he joined the Iron Garden and started telling us, each one of us. He was like, yeah, last week I had 6 demons put inside of me. and I had a council of I have a ceremony with 6 demon spirits, and they all inside of me, and they said that I could come forth to help you guys, blah blah blah. All the Iron Garden council members, all of us at the same time, letting us know, demons, the demon legion in me is here to help you guys, blah 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 blah. So
no, thank you.
What? So I'm like, okay, yeah, fentanyl, right. You trying? So we were like, all right. So we all message each other like, what the fuck, like. And did you get that message? Yeah, I got that. Did you? I'm like, okay, all right, what the fuck, right? So we start going back to look at him his 3 times when he came, and when he came, dude was rocking, doing this shit like all at the court, like you said, fentanyl, man. So we're nice. We try to give everybody a chance, safe haven. So he's sitting in the court doing this shit like. And then we talking to each other. We like he was like doing this shit like at the event, and then he would be convulsing.
Yeah, he would just jump.
Yo, and so then we're like, okay, wait a minute, we didn't catch that. We just thought maybe he was
y'all missed that one.
He had what you call he liked sugar or something. Very asthmatic. But so my leader was like, we can't let this guy be around other people. Like he just started he was like, we could like go down the pipe and see, okay, this guy's not fit for this court. Like he's not fit to be in this community.
Think?
So it was up to me as my first task as like regent of elder. I had to go to the guy because we let him in, and he literally thought he was like good to come to the court. I had to tell him like, no, dude. Not only can you not come to this court, like, you can't be around us at all. Like you
can't come back.
You can't because I said like your mind is clearly not.
You and your legion cannot come back here, please. And thank you. Yeah.
So I was like, man, I gotta say, okay, like, why you leave this up to me? But I didn't know at the time she was grooming me to be the new leader, the next leader. So she's like, you got to learn how to deal with shit like this and shit like I deal with this all the time. You got to learn how to. So I had to message the guy, crazy ass fucking guy.
What did he say? Did he?
So I'll tell you the end of the story. So I messaged him. I said, okay, bruh, you can't join this. Like you clearly this is not for you. You know what I'm saying? We can't help you. You don't turn people away, but you got other issues or something going on where you are not a fit. You know, I put it in a nice political way for him or whatever the case may be. And then that was it. He blocked me on Facebook. He blocked us all. He never came back. He never came back. He
never be like, thank you.
I guess he let us off gentle, but that was one of my first tests as the leader, as regent of the court that Madam X gave to me. She was like, "Now you want to be the leader? And you go.
You are not passing go."
Exactly. But yeah, so again, we dark, we like left hand path, we big, but at the same time, you can go too far. You know, we don't allow the too far. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody has to be safe. So that was like a funny. And again, this is just, we could go on all night about the shit that we seen.
Yeah.
But what I can say is definitely is not boring.
Never. And I would like to just say something about that because, on a serious note, people. This is why when people say, how should I work with the demons, or how should I, what do I do? And they think they don't take it seriously, right? And then they do drugs. And what happens is you leave yourself open for these energy bodies to possess you and things like that. I'm not saying that was the case with him. Although when there was something happening there when he was rocking and shaking, but people need to take that seriously.
No, it was funny because like some of our court members, I'm thinking of Jade, I'm thinking of court, like they was looking like, what's wrong with this?
I told you.
Like he's in court like.
Yeah, and it was during one of the rituals. I forgot what it was. It was one where it was when they was doing that Egyptian ritual.
Fentanyl.
Yeah.
Anyway, I didn't know. I'm like, okay. He was possessed by. Yeah. So that was one good. And he's gone. He's never came back. So I guess I could. And he scared me a little bit too. I was like, man. I got to be the one to go to this dude. I was like, I hope he'll try to come chase me down or some shit. Like, I have to go take my street back out. Or this motherfucker. But yeah, he was definitely something. I said, okay. You got to bring this up to let people know what comes your way. I'm sure all of us got stories.
And that's crazy because that's why he probably thought he would seem like everybody's cool with demons, and he would seem like he was powerful if he said like, I'm possessed by these demons.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I would look at it like this. Like I would say, and I go into this real quick. We could go into it and then we can come back out of it. But like I would say that you work with like demons, again, we could go into what a demon is, what an angel is, what would be considered, why would it be named demonized or what's angelicized? That's a whole nother topic. But I would think that if you aren't connected with anything from the other side, something that is a being that is immortal, or that has been here before time immemorial, that's in another dimension, anything, they would have way more wisdom than you with your little 80 years of life on this planet could even fathom. And working with these type of things, I would think that you would become very intelligent if you have any connection with them.
Well, it depends on,
you know what I'm saying, like
what you are summoning.
Right. I think they would give you some type of, definitely, first of all, some type of just intelligence, but like you said, with their summoning, with how it affects the person. And I mean, just me, I'm philosophical, so I would think that's okay. If I'm going to these spirits, they're gonna hit me with the philosophical.
That some demons ain't philosophical.
Right. Okay. True. Okay.
Some
True.
demons ain't philosophical.
True. Okay, so let's go there. Okay, possession as that giveaway. Right. Exactly. So I would like think that like okay, so like what makes a constitute a demon? Let's go into that a little bit.
Well, I mean,
what's your thoughts on
if
that?
if you followed right the traditional meanings and traditional like history where you see where demons came from, maybe even like when we talk about the Goetia, the Goetic demons, and Goetia is just a term for sorcery, but some of the Solomonic demons, right? Some of them are, um, they would say they are fallen, like some of the fallen angels, or they were just named demonized through Christianity.
So the Solomonic, we're talking about the prophet Solomon, right? That encompasses not only Judeo-Christian thought, but as well as Islamic thought. Solomon.
Right. So some say he was working with jinn.
Jinn. Right. So that's what I'm trying to like. So now you're talking about ancient times. You're talking about different words, different languages, different time frames. So gods are going to be different society, different everything at the time. So like, so this is a prophet. So like, how does he deal with demons? Like, how does he have? Isn't that supposed to be bad, or like what's your thoughts? Like you said, Solomon,
clever, wise man.
Good.
No, right, but right, because he was King Solomon. He was supposed to be like one of the wisest men, but he God gave him the ability to control the demons or jinn. So with through the symbol he gave him on his ring, that is encased it on the ring. But the thing that I want to really like focus on also is that some of them are you do want to watch out for. Okay. Right? Some of them are something you don't want to mess with, but right, because they are truly maleficent. Yes. They are truly not no bueno. Right. Right. But I mean, yeah, that's a long video in itself.
Yeah,
right?
in itself, right? Yeah. So like I said, you guys probably have to come back and do more about like what is left hand path, what is mixed up the right hand path, what is dark, what is light, like so like a lot of times these things are blurred. What's a demon? What's an angel? Why are they angels? Why are they demons? It's a lot of confusing things, like you said, like Goetia, Solomon.
It depends on the tradition that you are choosing to believe and practice, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Because what's a jinn is different in all the
fairy
different traditions.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like even like on down to like some consider fairies and jinn to be the same thing, or different. What's an elf or a
when somebody asks me when they come in there, the beginner, and they want to learn the darker path, I first say, what tradition are you looking at? What tradition are you coming from? Because that is the lens in which you view these spirits.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Traditional thinking. Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, right. Yeah. So like, yeah, exactly. So like, whether it would be like if you're coming from like you're not coming from a Christian tradition, then everything else outside of that will be considered demonic. Like some Christians would consider some Jewish stuff that predates them, demonic. They would be like, oh, that's not Christian. And then some Jews would consider other things to be not their thing. So it's like, I guess, like I said, if you go outside of the tradition, then the Islamic, which is come from both Christianity and Judaism, would be like, well, no, your stuff is demonic, or it's haram or whatever. So like you said, like I guess like it's like saying whatever tradition that you actually come from, where something gets demonized, and saying it's outside of the tradition, or you're going outside of it. And then there's even how you believe it. So that leads me to the question of like, so maybe the demons or the jinn or the fae or whatever that's communicating with you, they are aware. Maybe they could be considered like messing with you in a certain way because they're aware of your limited philosophy.
So there's different, again, right? It depends on the tradition you're looking at this at, because there is this idea that demonic entities are wanting to possess our bodies because they are not, incarnate. They want to become, they want to walk in this realm. So this is why they want you to invoke them, and they want you to call upon them, because that's giving them the doorway to this realm.
Okay.
So there's that idea, and I believe a lot of that to some level, right?
Right. So do you want to
tell another story?
Yeah. Let's just want to tell another. You got a funny story?
I mean, mine could be a bit. I mean, my stories are more that I can think of. My stories are more not in the vampire community, but my stories are more. You about to turn one light?
Yeah, a little bit brighter.
My stories are more paranormal.
Okay, yeah. So let's hear some paranormal stories.
I could tell. I've told it before, but I can tell it again. The one where homie.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this, everybody. I'm scared of ghosts. Yes, I know. So if she starts talking anything about saying anything's paranormal, whatever, I'm like, oh, the aliens. I like science, I like philosophy, so I say, oh, you talking about the aliens? That helps me deal with it better.
They're all entities.
See, it's whatever lens you come from. I'm like, oh, the extraterrestrials, because that's more scientific, so I'm not scared of that. Okay, anyway.
No, I'm gonna tell a story with David. What's his name? When he was talking to me and he was talking about the threesome or whatever.
Oh, good. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, so about the vampire community.
That tells us story. Well, I've told this story before, but I mean, I definitely should tell it again, because people need to really pay attention to what people are saying to them, right? So this is
vampire community now. Here we go.
Well, most of the time, right, what happens is when you're in the club, right, the music is loud. So this is why I'm telling the story, because I don't want anybody out there to do the same thing. But so when I'm on a dance floor, I don't want to be bothered, right? I'm in my own world. So we had this young guy who used to come to Iron Garden. And I don't know, I'm not going to talk about what was wrong with him, but he
he claimed that he had like a touch of like maybe like Asperger's syndrome. We could say that, like he claimed he had something like that or whatever.
Right. And at the same time, what that doesn't give you the pass just because of that to do the things you do, right? So anyway, I'm standing there, and I think you were out. Yeah, Jabbar was outside, and the guy's talking to me, and I'm dancing, and I'm trying to like just dance and just, yeah, him away so that he leaves me alone. And I'm like, yeah, So next thing you know, he goes outside to Jabbar, and he's like, So you know your wife said it's okay for us to have a threesome, right? So Jabbar's like, what? So he comes back in with him because Jabbar knew I didn't say that, right? So he comes back in with him and like says it in front of me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm like, what? So he literally, I didn't hear him. He's asking me, can we have a threesome? And so he was like, go to tell Jabbar, like, let's go. Like, this is what we doing.
All right, so look, yeah. I want to tell her because she ain't telling it right. So she's on the floor, dance floor, like QXT's at the club. So let me tell you something about Lady Radio here. When she she uses QXTs and this community as a spiritual getaway. So she'll go on a dance floor at a golf club and just be witching, pagan, zoned out.
I'm
like
zoned
literally,
out.
it'd be the music. She'd be in the groove,
feeding on the ambiance,
and she'll be by herself and just be like using this for church. Like she'd be gone, like doom the beats, and she's in the corner, just in a fucking zone, just like zoned out. And like, I kind of protect her sometimes because she gets into it. She don't even have to dance with anybody. She'll just be by herself in the zone, her witch zone or whatever. So music blasting, you can't hear anything at a club, at QXTs or whatever club, and the music is boom, 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 boom. You just people like, you like, what the fuck? So he comes up to her like, and she's just,
that's all I saw.
She's zoned out. She probably had a little bit of drink. She like, yeah, I'm just zooming to get my witch on. And he's like,
take him to the right.
And she's like, yeah, just get away from me. Yeah. He's like, okay, like. So good thing the dude had enough sense to know, like,
let me check with Jabbar.
Let me check with Jabbar because I will fuck you up. Like,
yeah.
Like, so he comes outside where I'm outside and it's quiet. We take a little break because music, come outside and smoke the break, and then you chill. You not so get some air. And he's like, yeah, your wife just said we can have a threesome. I was like, she did? Yeah.
And he was serious.
I was like, all right, come with me. Come with me. I was like, come with me. All right. So we walked back in there, and I had grabbed. I'm like, come bring your ass outside. Where's the music? Is not on.
Yeah, you had to take me outside.
And let's explain to me what's going on here. So yeah, so that did happen. And again, this is that I can't be mad at the guy because this is that we. In this community, people do like it goes. It goes with the territory. Like I said, it's for different lifestyles, different ways of relationship. You have people that are polygamous, people that are into polyamory, and it's all fine. Everything is good. It's how you vibe with it. I couldn't be mad at the dude because we're heading around where people do polyamory.
And I did say yes.
She did say. And I was like, you better fucking stop saying yes to everything. Somebody come up to you, just be like,
yeah. So I stopped doing that. Yeah.
She just yes, yeah, whatever. I was like, somebody can
I don't do that anymore.
Beat like, he's like,
yeah, I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, but yeah, we let them know like now we're monogamous, like it's fine, we no disrespect, whatever. Like, that's our thing, and again, no knock to anybody. Do your thing. As a matter of fact, and that's another thing I'll get in and say. Do your thing, have your fun, and that's what this is all about. But at the same time, when your personal business becomes now in vampire politics,
oh Lord,
you fucking wrong, and now you're pissing me off. It should never, whatever you do in your bed or you decide to do, that shit should not make it on social media, and it should not make it into the politics. But it does every time, and that's probably one of the downsides of it is we're free and we're exploring these lifestyles and different stuff like that. And at the same time, people are not adult enough to not. You gotta be a fucking adult, okay? If you make a choice and making the decision to do certain things, deal with them things. Deal with them things between your little circle. The shit should not spill over into politics, and it does, and it's not right. That is not right. That is one of the downsides I saw that I don't like about it. We're gonna fix that shit in the future. We're gonna work on getting that shit out because you gotta take some responsibility for your own shit. You know what I'm saying? And don't make shit. It ain't politics. It ain't got nothing to do with your whether somebody broke a vampire law or anything like that. It's your personal bullshit.
Well, I think also too the problem is everything is social. So right, we have these social platforms that allows for people to vent and things like that.
Yeah, and that's fine.
Crosses over.
You can vent, definitely. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. You can vent all day. Like, please, like, get that out because we all do. We all need to vent.
No, but that's the problem.
But it shouldn't be brought into a law. A vampire. I've seen unfair things and stuff happen where, and I'm like looking at like they didn't break a law. Your favoritism or your bias or your fucking bullshit is causing you to try to make this a vampiric law thing, and it ain't. You just need to be a fucking adult. I know.
Whoa.
Okay, I guess I needed to get that out because look, this is beautiful. Like I'm here because I love this. I have fun. It enriches my life. Like when I'm not at work, I like to do this to get my primal out, to get everything out. So I don't like people messing my. I'm just for the most part, everybody that I love, everybody in this community. It's a very few people who I don't like in this community. Everybody I love. I love the joy. I love the differences. I love the party with people. I love to talk. I love to do rituals. I love it all. But when you put your personal bullshit and make you ruin my fun, now we got a problem. We got a problem now because like get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you need to go.
That's why I'm not on Facebook a lot. Yeah.
Again, like I said, vent, get the shit out, whatever. Like, but we shouldn't be going behind councils and courts and havens having to make fucking decisions on some personal bullshit. Like the dude said he wanted to have a threesome with me and my wife. I said no, that's it. Like, why would I go online and be like, oh, motherfucker? That's what the fuck it is. Like I dealt with it. It's done. I said no, we're monogamous, and he goes to somebody that's polygamy, and they or whatever polyamory, and he's fine. They'll do a threesome, whatever. But again, like it's just certain things. That's my little vent. I wish we could.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, I'm quiet on a lot of things again because again, a lot of times especially when it comes to online stuff, I feel like sometimes you put a more fire wood on a fire if you keep like everybody keeps getting in and giving their little opinion online on certain things, and it just adds. So like sometimes I won't say shit because I want to eventually things go away. Like they may pop up and people argue.
They go away, but then they come back to.
And then it dies down. But if you keep feeding it, like I think if you keep feeding, so sometimes I don't even say anything. I don't let anybody know my opinions on it at all because it's like I just wanted it to die down. Like sometimes it'd be so much bullshit. I just wanted to go away and we move on to bigger and better things. Like let's get this money, let's have fun, let's party, let's do great rituals. That's what I'm all about. You know what I'm saying? The bullshit, whatever. Like you got to work on yourself. That's what it's all about. You vampire spirituality. You're working on making yourself a better person from the inside. That's what vampirism is all about to me.
What
like
it's supposed to
and you got to deal with your own personal stuff. Like get your day side together, get your life together, use it. That's like you said. You have some of the lifestylers, and then you have some people that come at this. They actually use this as a spiritual, philosophical system to better themselves, to power themselves personally, and then maybe use it to help power those around them that may be in their house or in their coven or things like that. And then we'll go to some more funny story about we'll go to houses and courts and funny things about that, like real quick for them.
Stories.
I got some. I got some here. All right. Here's another funny one. We'll go right into some quick funny. I know we've been on here a while.
What funny one?
All right. So okay, this is a good funny one right here. Colombia, Eduardo from Colombia. Thank you, brother, for joining. I see you there. My brother, all the way from Colombia, has joined us tonight. He's a member of Upstate New York Vampire Court in New York, but he lives in Colombia. Eduardo, what's up, bro? Thank you. See what I'm saying? It is global. It is a global thing, all the way from Colombia here on the channel tonight. but so one of the people who I respect so much in this community is lady Zaya from Upstate New York Vampire Court. She calls herself L.E. Zaya 4, Luminary Excelsior. They made a nice little title for themselves. I love that. Like the Luminary Excelsiors. Zaya and Ellie Irhandi. But anyway, Zaya put a post online I thought was so fucking funny. This was just recently. Oh. She says in her post, the phone's going on. Hold on, I'll be right back, guys.
Well, yeah.
Go ahead. You want to explain it?
No. You got that's your story. You got that one. Yeah.
Okay. So we have a thing we call we have camera keeps going. Vampiric houses.
Yeah, when you move.
Yeah. Gotta let it focus on. Blurry. Guess we're doing too much movement.
Mm-hmm. Let's come back. There it is.
All right. So we have a thing called vampiric houses.
You keep moving.
No, shit. Courts. Tribes, packs. If you're like vampire, like you would say, like you have a house, you have fey houses, draconian houses, packs. I know now it's really blurry. Okay, we're trying to let it focus.
Oh, wait,
Anyway, it'll catch up. So somebody may be like the leader, or there'll be the Ulfric. If you're like in a pack, so they have wolf packs, Etherean wolf packs, skinwalkers. That's in this community as well. So they will have titles like an Ulfric, like a Lupa, a Alpha, whatever, Beta, different stuff like that. As well as vampiric, you could have somebody that's like a matriarch, a patriarch, founder of the house, whatever. There's a lot of different titles and stuff. Whatever philosophy you go by is what title you go by. So now Zaya puts a post on Facebook where she says, if the patriarch or matriarch of a vampiric house is begging you to the point to join their house, begging you to join their house to the point where it's creepy, to the point where it gets creepy because they're begging the matriarch, founder, matriarch, or patriarch, is begging you to join their particular house. Okay, so now, we have, like you said, we have different houses, but everybody's not in houses. You could be a Ronin. They have a thing called Ronin, where you're just a solitary. You don't want to join a house. You could just be in a community. You could just be Ronin. I was Ronin at one point. I wasn't with a house or anything, but you could be around houses. You could come to different courts. You could go to different organizations, havens, halos, whatever. But she said the patriarch or matriarch of the house is begging a person, a member, or not just a Ronin or a person, period, to join their house to the point where it's creepy. She said creepy. She said, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's stalkery.
Creepy. I was like, I mean, I get a little, you could do a little, a nudge, like, you want to join I have a vampiric house. Matter of fact, shout out. This is my house right here. This is Banu Aga. I have a house Banu Aga.
Yeah. Car stays is coming. Don't worry.
Got my this is my. So we'll get into that. We got sigils. This is Banu Aga. This is my house right here. For any of my house members that's online right now, I don't know if they got up there. Banu Aga. Yeah. All right. Anyway, but me as a patriarch, founder of my house, I became an elder. I was able to found my own house. Or matriarch.
But do you have to still be a resident of the state to participate in the house? No.
No. You could like I just said to you, Eduardo is from Colombia. He lives in Colombia. He's on here right now.
I know, Mother King. We were just talking about we don't have our aunts yet. She's like
a radio. Evie, Eduardo is from Colombia. He's a member of upstate New York court. He's a member through online. Like he's a member of Zion's court. He lives in Colombia. So yes, I actually have a child that lives in Netherlands.
Yeah, a couple of my children.
He lives in the Netherlands. I talk
out of state.
We teach each other. I teach him online. I teach him through Zoom and stuff like that. He's my child. He's been my child for 2 years, as a matter of fact. He lives in the Netherlands. And maybe when I go over there in the Netherlands, I'll go visit the Netherlands vampire community, whatever. So no, it depends on what you vibe with. With online now, that's the one perk about being online. You could meet with people and teach through online.
Yeah.
So you don't know. You don't necessarily have to be in the same state. That's if you want to. If you live around each other, then you can do your personal rituals. Like my house, we meet up at one of our houses or at one of our events, at Iron Garden, at whatever Haven, and we'll do rituals together. We live close. We'll set up dates where we could do that. But no, you don't have to do that. And then you could go visit, like Una.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, so I got my childhood coming up, and we have our annual Jakara's Day gathering. So she's coming up, and we have that, once a year, where those that are out of state, we come together and meet up. Hey.
So where it becomes creepy, she said. So
I wonder who it was.
I don't know who, but I don't even know who she was talking about, but I have seen that. I will say that I have, and it was very funny. I wanted to actually get under her post and say a bunch of funny shit, but I said no, I'm not, because it's kind of a serious thing. Like
serious, yeah.
You should not. Like I said, we'll talk a little bit about in this vampire scene or society, whatever. You have different organizations. You have people that start organizations, guilds, houses, packs, and that's fine, because whatever philosophy that you bring, maybe people around may like that philosophy and they may want to learn more about it, or be in a family type setting with and learn and stuff like that, and grow with people like that. So they would identify with what your philosophy is and say, oh, and they can see where maybe they like your mentorship, or they you can help them in some type of way, or they can help you in some type of way, like networking. It's all that's what it's about. Society, it's about networking, it's about building family relationships, different stuff like that. So yes, it would look crazy if you're running around as a leader, and she said, and continue to go on the post, just run from them. She said, just run.
Yeah,
she said,
that's red flags.
She says a red flag. Yeah. Just run. She said it's just better to stay Ronin or stay just solitaire or whatever than to have to deal with what's gonna. Well, okay. House of Mali is good. Very good, Evie. Yeah. House of Mali is definitely one of the what they call the royal bloodlines of this. Yes. Beautiful house. Stephen O'Malley, Jessica, beautiful people. But yes. So, but again, Evie, like if that leader was begging you to the point where it's so creepy, where it gets creepy, you say creepy. So I could just imagine, like, I can't. So why I didn't make a joke about it is because I'm kind of joking about it now, but that's some serious shit. Like, some like what kind of person? So it clearly that's a red flag that something's wrong. Like, that's a cult. That's some type of a cult. That's some type of somebody got something. Because I have never in my life, I have, again, like I said, if I feel like somebody's a good fit for my house, again, me personally, I like to have a relationship with people that are in my house. The people that I consider that I sire. You can sire people. They're my childers. They're my childers. I'm their mentor. I'm their adra. They're my najas. These are terms that we use in the community. I like to have a bond and a relationship with them. First of all, I like for them to. I like to be like they call me pops in my house. I like the father.
I want to get a second.
Okay. Okay, good. All right, I'll make this short, and then she's gonna go because I'm talking too much. I like the father relationship. I like the patriarchal relationship, but I ain't begging nobody. That I would feel like I was making myself look stupid, begging somebody to come join my house. Go ahead. All right, we're done with that. That was a funny one. Thank you, Zaya.
Well, the way that I have the energy has to match because I'm very protective of my house. The energy has to mesh. Not everybody fits in with your philosophy. So the fact that you're chasing someone down means already there's this friction. So there's no alignment. Like, you have to align. Like, when I vet, I look and I'm like, okay, I feel this connection. That is the way that I go about doing it. I'm not going to just go be like every Tom, Dick, and Harry, hey, you want to enjoy Jakara's day? Nope. I am very selective because I want to protect my space. I want to protect my house and those within the house. So that's important to me.
Right. Mm-hmm. Tilk. Thank you. That's my son. We have the pop son relationship now. Tilk Banu Aga Khan is on. We have my childer. He's on. So again, yeah, like me personally, like I and again, we could go into another matter of fact, that was gonna lead me to another funny, and I know I've been talking a lot. So
really?
Sorry guys, about to talk too much. I like to talk. Everybody knows Jabbar like
I just want to just have a moment. That's all.
You're gonna get a moment in there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna shut up after this. I'm gonna shut up for 3 minutes and let her just go.
For 3 minutes? Oh my gosh! I have 3 minutes.
All right. A funny one, y'all. Another funny one. This is good. I will want to hold you. So my house, right? Banu Aga Khan. The name I chose for myself when I joined this community is Trismegistus Aga Khan. That's my name. So I picked the name of my house, Banu Aga Khan. What's up?
What a gift,
Jabbar. 3 minutes, Shab. I'm generous. What a generous person I am.
What? Right? Wow. Yeah.
Anyway, so Banu Aga Khan just means house of Aga Khan. House Banu means house in Arabic. So I love Islamic philosophy. So I come from that type of thing. So Banu Aga Khan, house of Aga Khan. So now, funny story, patriarch, founder of a house. I had a house member. My house, I started my house back in 2017 was when I first, as a Kalme, I was a Kalme, and I had my first childer. The first person that accepted me as their sire, as their Adra, their teacher. And so I was able to start, I had a clutch. So I was in a house. And then once I became a Kalme and I had
Yeah, that's
My
how it
first
was.
child, so my first person who I didn't beg. I didn't even go to them and beg them. It was a organic. We just, it was an organic. They looked at me as a father figure, and it was like we organically got together. And this was a young lady, and she was like, "I look at you." To this day, she still calls me her dad, father. Like, I kind of, she's a grown ass adult, but we had a thing where it was like a father daughter type thing. We still have that relationship to this day. She actually lost her father, and she adapted me as like a real father. So this is shit is real too. At the same time, you gotta realize this is real bonds. This is real things that happen. To the point where I was at her wedding. It's a lot of things. Like I helped her with a lot of things. Anyway, so she became like my first child there. Started the house. So then I had started getting other childless to come, which again, I didn't go beg anybody. That's why.
We're not begging nobody.
That's why
over
I'm cracking
here.
up off of like, who the fuck did that? Like. I'm like thinking back, like, did I? Now I have no. I'm not gonna say if somebody again, if I feel like they're a good fit for my philosophy, or I could have a help them, and we bond like that, then maybe I'll say, and they maybe don't know. Do you want to join, or you want to check me out? Check my house out. Check what we do out. Check it out. Prospect. You prospect, and you can see. So anyway, this particular person, they came into my house.
It'll be nice.
I'm gonna just say this: they're not in the community anymore. They got them. They got their own self out of the community. They literally, like sometimes the trash throws his own self out. Like you don't even gotta. It will throw his own. That happens every now and then. Like so. I didn't know that at the time. I accepted them. You know what I'm saying? I gave them. Everybody got a blank slate with me. At the beginning, I don't judge you. You want to. It seemed like it was a good bonding, a good relationship thing at the time. So I was like, okay, join, and I'll say it like this. Yeah. So I had to learn. Through this person, I learned that everybody that's joining this community or your houses and stuff they have their own intentions, and sometimes their motives, and they might not be good. So this person joined my house, and I started realizing later on that their motives was fucking crazy. Like for even joining my house, and to the point where they started getting in my house into shit with other houses and in courts because of their motives. Meaning, so this particular person was not working on themselves at all. They used it for the most fucked up way possible. Literally. And all I did was just like try to help them, because this is what you do.
Too long.
They became my daughters. So I wanted to help them, even though I had elders calling me left and right, like, Jabbar, yo, this person did this online, behind the scenes. I mean, crossing lines, crossing houses, getting into shit with other people's houses, childers, doing all kinds of crazy shit. I mean, I literally had elders calling me out of the woodwork, like, Jabbar, your child that just did this. Jabbar, your child. Jabbar, we had an event. Do you know your child just came up to me and said this fucked up shit goes to courts, cursing people out at the courts, treating people. I mean, it was fucking crazy, to the point where I'm like, I'm fucking exhausted, because this person is there. And then so I through all of that, I had to learn that this person's intentions, they were never going to learn. They were not ever trying to do anything that I told them to do, to teach them to better themselves. They were here for whatever reason. And I started finding out some of those dirty reasons they were here. They were using this as like a bad intention type of thing. And they were getting me in trouble. Like, I had to be responsible for them to other people.
Yeah, and you're responsible.
Right, you're responsible for that person, to the point where I had to let them go. I had to let them go and realize that this person was. It's funny, but it wasn't funny. It's funny now as I look back at it, because of some of the shit that they was doing, I just look like. So now it even helped me to the point where now I vet I vet. You just can't join my house. I vet. You got to be a good fit.
Right, even if they want to, right?
Yeah,
If they
yeah.
come to you,
Back then, I
right?
would probably accept a little bit, but now I'm like, no, no, you're not a good. Like the dude who came to the court that was, I was like, nah, you got to go, bro. I guess we can start seeing from the that you're gonna be trouble, and I don't want you trouble around my other for the other people in the group. 3 minutes now for you. All right, that's it, guys.
Look, see, you talk so much, you made it blurry.
Maybe it needs to charge something.
What do you think would be beneficial as far as security goes with the rise of new technology? Although it's vetting on a deeper aspect more thoroughly.
Uh,
Oh my gosh, why is it so blurry?
Again, blurry. Is it? Tilk Tilk knows my Tilk's my son. He knows the story. He knows the story.
Yeah. And it's the other aspect of it too. I am very protective of my children, my beautiful daughters. I'm very protective. So you have people that will come and um like try to come in and like take your kids. And even if they're not doing that, you are responsible for them. So like if they're in the scene, it's right, Mexican, like so there's been moments where I had to check people for coming at my daughters, like like if you have, I've even said to them, if you have anything to say, you say it to me and not them. So you have to, as a leader, you have to also protect them, right? You're responsible for their time within the community as they grow within the community, right? You're responsible for teaching them, and I don't see a lot of that happening because it's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, Evie Slater brought up a good question now. Like, what do you think would be beneficial as far as security goes with the rise of new technology? My thoughts on vetting a deeper
Yeah,
aspect
I saw
more
that, but I can't do
thoroughly.
anything.
So like, yeah, that's a great question, Evie. Thank you. That's a good question. Like, so like, um,
I
yeah,
can't do nothing.
that's a futuristic thing that we have to take into account as we go on. And again, the community has a great future. It's starting to even grow. Like more young people are starting to come and learn about it and get involved. So I could see a whole new renaissance of new people coming. And then, like you said, there with all the new technology, new culture, new ways of doing things, is evolving. It's going to evolve the community as well. Like it has, it's been here since 1995, and it's been evolving with everything, and it's going to continue to do that. So now, like Evie is saying, like with the rise of social media, like we had to deal with that. At first, this was secret society. It was only in the clubs. Then it became books, which they had a problem at one time when all these books were released. They was like, no, this is only supposed to be for the singers. So they had to deal with that. Then MySpace came, and then the social media came, and then there was more. So it's going to be even more. But I would say like what I do now,
Yeah, because I have an answer to
going
that.
going into this now with my new process now that my house has been around for a little while, maybe 6 years, 7 years. Um, I I some of the same like like the way I would like. Okay, I got, like I said, I have a child that's in the Netherlands, and we talk. So you still social is still there. Like that aspect is not going to change. You still got to deal with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to have some type of social, whether it's on a Zoom, whether it's on a meeting, whether it's on like not in person, whatever the case may be. You still going to have energy exchange. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Um, you could feel that energy. You could see whether it's going to be um, um, like a person could hide, but it's certain red flag. And that's one thing about it. One thing I have not learned by being like studying vampire philosophy. I read energy that shit made me so. I can read you in a nanosecond now. Like it is all about energy. You learn. Yeah, you when you go do these rituals and you start to really get into this, you know when somebody's trying to suck you, drain you. I mean, you could you become like almost a superhuman. This shit is real. You really read energy. You start to really feel energy fast. Like
you feeling my energy?
Yeah, I am. I am. So all right, so I'm making sure because you gotta let her go.
He's not feeling energy good because he's not feeling mine.
I can vet. I have the ability now to vet online, and it's certain red flags and certain criteria. I'll just pop up there, and I'll see if you'll fill them. Like I'll be like, I'll say these certain things, and you can tell if somebody's like a leech or they're gonna be like whatever, or they're gonna be bullshit or whatever. Like I'll meet them like halfway, and I'll say you do this, and then I'll meet you halfway on that. But if I don't see you even doing that, I'm like, okay, you ain't serious. Go ahead, So vetting done real fast nowadays.
Well, I mean, I think as a leader, by that time, if you are in a position where you can have a house and can have childers, you should have be at the level where you can pick up those things, you can read that energy, and because there's no amount of AI, there's no amount of your discernment has to be the thing that is vetting, right? Because they could do fill out a police report and it still doesn't tell. You have to be in a position to be able to vet them and read their energy. And for that, you would have to have studied, you would have to have done the work, you would have to have done the practices. And I see that as a problem in this community. Some people are just getting thrown titles and they have not really done the work that that title requires. A lot of times people think it is the amount of time that is the reason why you get the title. It is not, because I know some people that have been in the community for years and still I don't see them as someone that can be a leader to people. So I feel like you have to be at a certain level to be able to discern whether or not this person is going to work for you, right? Because you can look at somebody and they've had, you never know why somebody has done something in the past, right? So somebody may say, oh, this person's been to jail. That still is not an indicator. It may, if you read their energy, you may be picking up something different, right? There's all types of reasons why things have happened in the past. So it's really boils down to you vetting with your discernment and your energy, right? Reading that energy. Exactly. Title in person absolutely, and that's something that's very big. That I see that's an issue. Exactly.
Kronos, sup? Thanks for joining.
People get stuck on the titles and labels. Yes, yes,
Right.
yes, yes.
And then like Rave just says, people get stuck on titles and labels. Right.
Exactly.
That's maybe would be the reason why that patriarch and that matriarch that Zaya was talking about is begging people to join, because who knows, maybe they need they want to look big. You know what I'm saying? Like I can see that you want to you get a title. We say, oh, you are elder. You're the matriarch, founder. Blah, blah. Look, it sounds good. You might got an ego problem, like you're narcissist. You might feel that, so you're like, yeah, join my house. I got a lot of members. So you begging people. You probably want numbers. Who knows? Like, or you want to look powerful.
If I was somebody that was new in the community and someone kept begging me, I would be like, that shows like a lack of confidence. That doesn't show power. Like if you power is they are drawn to you. That's power.
Right.
I wouldn't want a leader. I wouldn't want to be with somebody that's
so
begging me.
Join my groups. I can say bigger than other groups. That happens sometimes. Like,
Numbers, yeah, people want numbers.
Firefighter is just because you made it to the captain doesn't mean that you're good. Right, exactly. No,
Yeah.
that's true. So, wifey always look at my. I talk too much. Let's hear some more from wifey.
I just want to like have a conversation in it, join in the conversation. Like, you don't gotta like talk the whole time and then go. Like,
look. I ain't on. She's the YouTube person. She got the YouTube. I got mine. So I gotta start working on more.
Yeah,
videos.
But when we do lives, it's your YouTube.
So I take it over because I'm talking. It's hers. She talk all the time. So now, I'm sorry. All right. So what else? We haven't got any more funny stories. You want some questions out there, people that's made it this long? I know we've been almost 2 hours on here.
What time is it?
Jeez. Some good questions or something. Anybody want us to answer?
That happened to me when I first started coming around. I had to tell Jabbar, tell him, hop off.
Yeah. Almost 2 hours. Yeah, it goes by fast.
Yeah. Next time we do a live, we're gonna tell paranormal stories so I can scare Jabbar.
You're not gonna scare me because it's gonna be just aliens.
No,
like,
it's not aliens.
So that's funny. Like I don't know. I have to grow to that level yet. Again, if you say ghosts or some, or you say some, I'm scared as hell. But like I swear, if you be like, oh, that's an alien entity, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go up to it. Hey,
Look, see how you got me straight of spooky shit.
It's an alien. Oh,
it's a spooky
you're
alien.
an alien. What's up, dude? Tell me whatever.
So if an alien just like came through the door,
I'd be like, yo, good homie, have a seat.
To me, that's scarier than like the spirit. Like,
to me, aliens is the shit. Like, so the scientific, like, so okay, so like, I won't even look at it. I will look at it as this some being from some other dimension. He got all the knowledge. He's gonna tell me and teach me all the science, all the fucking philosophy I need to know. Like, come join us, brother. There's some coffee. You want a beer? Come join us, alien. Fine, extraterrestrials. I like them. But if it's a ghost, I'd be like, yo, what? I don't know. see? Terminology. It's the way you like it. Demons, angels, fae, jinn, aliens, extraterrestrials.
It's so funny when I'm like, when I have like an experience, and which is a lot of the times, but I have to like choose when I tell him the story because
bro, I'll be scared as hell. I'll be cutting lights on and shit. Like, oh, she said someone's in here. I'm like, I go get the fucking the sage and be like, I'll get out of here. Whatever you is, get the hell out. I said you can come up in here. Like, no, go out. Bye. You can't come. I don't want to see you.
I want to. She's like that too. Nope.
Thank you, Una agrees with me.
So midnight right before bed because he's not letting me talk. Yep. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be like, so guess what happened the other night?
I'll be like, what alien? What extraterrestrial? Oh, an extraterrestrial came in. What did he have to tell us about science, about the universe? Yes, beautiful.
There are demons that do tell you about science and.
Yo, a demon can come to me all day if they come in the form of an alien. I'd be like, yo, come on, dude.
What is an alien, right? What is an alien?
I know, right. So me, like, okay, that's a good.
What is an alien?
Let's go. So, like, I guess in my mind, because I like science, I study science. I have a philosophical, scientific type of mind. I love studying science and stuff and looking at things in a scientific way. So it's like an alien. It's like I would think that an alien is me. It's like another being, like a human, like we're Homo sapiens. We exist. We have a life. We have some type of a life animating us. So I would think that an alien would be an extraterrestrial. It's just something that another being that has a life, that has certain type of thing that's not from my realm, or not from my planet, or not from my dispensation.
Yep.
So it's a being like me. So I'm not scared of it that way because it's like I'm not gonna say I'm not more intelligent than me. It may not
But
be
wait,
more.
that's what the spirit of the dead is.
I know, but
They were you. Like they were us. Like they're
I don't know why that shit scares me so much though. Like I'm like I don't want them. Even my own dead relatives that I love. Like my mother passed away, but my mother came back to visit me. I'd be scared as hell. I'd be like, no, like my mother knows that don't come visit me. But if you do, come as an alien, like an extra. Then I'll be like, oh.
So what does she's so
have a seat. They gotta look.
What does the alien look like?
They gotta look like green, like
Oh my god.
They gotta be green with the eye. Come as a green, looking like like that's fun. She said Casper, but if you paint Casper green, he looks like the alien. Like he got the head and the eyes. But or you got to look like some type of you got to have a space thing on. Like you look like you fucking been in a spaceship or something. You know how aliens look? A Klingon. It look like a Klingon or some shit from Star Trek or something. Then we good.
How did you feel when we was in a seance with Zaya?
Yeah. So all right, that's a good story. So we did it. Okay, talk about Lady Zaya. Zaya, big enough Zaya. This her night, I guess. We did a seance at their house, like at their thing. Seance, and I went. I was like, I actually went, and knowing I'm definitely afraid of ghosts and stuff. And
you didn't want to tell nobody that you was like, I don't want to be here. Right?
So we went, and we would they had all the equipment, like Eduardo's here from Colombia. He does ghost hunting and stuff like that, so he knows.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he knows about all the equipment. Yeah, it's a little. So we were in the dark. We were looking at cameras to see the type of entities. Like we were looking to see.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they had it was all dark, and we was in this
about that,
place that's supposed to be haunted.
Yeah,
and we were looking to see. After they called the entities, we were looking through the cameras and stuff to see if they light up or they do something.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so I'm in this. I'm in the dark, and I'm like,
I'm enjoying it. I'm like, yeah.
They love this shit. Like we went to a haunted house one time, and she just
he left me. He left me in the haunted house.
I left the fucking haunted house and went in the car. Was like,
I mean, it wasn't a haunted house. It was a place that was supposed to be haunted.
Yeah, all of them went. Madam X, the whole Iron Guard, everybody they was at this haunted place. I fucking left them. I was like, man, fuck this shit.
He was like, I'm out.
I went in the car, got myself some coffee, turned the lights on, was playing some Mob Deep. I was like, oh hell no, I don't want to be. I was like, take break. I'm not. No. But I was scared as hell at Zaya's and them. I couldn't escape that one. I was in that, and they were doing all that spooky shit, running around with trying to talk, do the all that type of stuff, and I just again, I just have to say to my mind alien, it's an extraterrestrial, it's an extraterrestrial. If I see something, he's a being from another world. He's from Mars. He's here to help me. He's gonna teach me science. He's gonna teach me philosophy. And we all
Jabbar is gangster until a spirit roll up in the house. Yeah.
Because that's
Well, no, I was just going to talk about, I forgot about that one. I was going to talk about the other one we was at where we, in her studio, dance studio, where they had the big mirror out.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, so we went to a seance where it was in like a large, like a dance studio, and they had their mirror that they used for the vampiric ceremonies. So it was like a huge black mirror in the middle of the floor, and it was like candles lit up all. So I was like, yes. You know what? I forgot you were. I should have been looking and see how you was like. You handled it very well. You handled it very well.
I told you I was like, it's an alien. Aliens are gonna be here.
Yeah, so it was very active that night. Spirits was in there, so you handled it very well. It was stuff coming out of the the black mirror that I saw. I remember seeing this entity. It was like red and black coming out the mirror just to check. It didn't come out, but it peeked its head out of the mirror. But that was very active. You did very good. You did very good for that one. It was very active. A lot of spirits was in there. I remember a clown spirit came.
That probably was a John Wayne Gacy, like some shit or whatever.
No, it was they had previously they had a party or something there at that studio, and it was clowns there. But yeah, that was I forgot about that first one. It was orbs and
She
stuff.
said, "Yeah, what?" When I said, "What?" The clown.
Yep,
Clown.
clown spirit. I think that was just because it was me. I kind of freaking took over the seance. I didn't realize that was gonna happen.
She started telling them all like, and they just let her go because she took over. She started communicating with the spirits and everything in there. Started realizing she was open, and she started talking, telling
Yeah.
what was going on.
She let me continue because the first thing that I said, the lady that showed up was telling me what to tell her, and it was true. She was like, because it was something about keys or whatever. Um, so then just other shit just started showing up. Like, hey, could you tell her this?
Yeah, and funny thing about it. Remember, so this was another one where she got Zaya. You were telling Zaya stuff that she was saying when she was alone. Remember,
Oh, we had
Zaya said Zaya was so amazed because Aradia tapped into Zaya, and
I didn't realize I did that.
and
Yet.
she said that I see Zaya walking around saying something about three, three, three.
Yeah.
And do you
Yeah.
know Zaya Oz was like, because Zaya was alone saying she wanted 3 children. And she
And it was the other thing too, also that she was walking around telling spirit like she was
Yeah.
casting a circle or whatever, and she was doing like 3 times 3 or something like
right,
that.
right. She kept seeing her saying something, and Zaya was like, how the hell would you know that I was alone? So yeah, that's when Zaya was like, oh, she's real deal. She's a real deal. Like
I didn't realize that because that was something that awakened later in my life, like yeah,
feel about
the
human
human
resonances.
resonance. It spiked recently.
Well,
Yeah,
AV just said something about we want to get on CERN a little bit. We're gonna talk about that CERN. That's another
yeah,
current event. CERN just shut down,
yeah.
and human resonance. That's your thing.
No, that's not my thing.
I'm gonna shut up.
That's not my thing. I just follow it periodically, and they did say the around the same time that they shut CERN down that the Schumann resonance was very high. I think somebody said it's typically around 7 or 8, and then it was like up to 70 or something like that. So it was really high, and that stuff affects you. People don't think that things like that affect you, but
What's the Schumann resonance?
it's the vibration of the Earth.
Do
The
you guys
frequency
know
of
what the
Earth.
Schumann resonance is?
Most of the people in here do. Yeah, it's the vibrational frequencies of the Earth.
I find it's like 30 minutes before the shut off. Also, this is a good top. You know what? We
Yeah.
wanted to bring this up actually. We wanted to talk about that because that is a current event that just happened. That's very important for
Yeah.
70. That's really
Yep.
high. Right.
It was 70. Yep.
CERN just shut down. That is the Large Hadron Collider in Switzerland. That if you don't know what that is, that's been operating for a while. Where there been they found things from different particles, of the antimatter, antiparticles to I mean all the different types of protons, and they've been trying to like create black holes, all kinds of
Dumbasses.
basically discovered the matter, or what matter is, what life is, how we started, what's the Big Bang, again, because we're life, we exist. We don't know what the fuck this is. Like This is, if you really think about it, this is very amazing that we have this. We don't know what it is. We're still trying to, what's matter? What are we made of? Like what, why is all this exists? Like planets, everything. So CERN or whatever has been doing those experiments. Now people said that as they shut down the Higgs boson, yes, the Higgs boson, which is a ghost particle, some crazy particle that basically.
What was that? What'd you say?
They found it.
No, what'd you say?
It's a ghost particle.
It's a ghost particle.
It's an extraterrestrial particle. It's supposed to be like you could see another dimension, particles that other dimensions will possibly be made of. The Higgs boson, but they discovered the Higgs boson, and all these things were proposed by scientists. We didn't know that they existed first. They were in the mathematics, like black holes, Higgs boson, the different particles, ghost particles, extraterrestrial particles. But they, as they doing the experiments in the Large Hadron Collider, they start finding out all these things were real, start having evidence of them. So now they shut it down to do work on it, which will come back on in 2030. And my wife, go ahead, you want to tell what happened? You said you felt.
Well, I mean, so I didn't know anything. I didn't know this was happening. And there were certain symptoms. A couple of things happened, right? There were certain symptoms that they were saying people felt during this time as a result of the two things, right? The CERN shutting down and the Schumann resonance spikes. So people were feeling nauseous. And that same night, I felt so nauseous, and I typically, when that happens, I try to like upchuck so I can get rid of it, but I couldn't. And I even popped 2 vitamin B12s because I thought I was deficient because I was dizzy. So then I found out those were some of the symptoms of what was happening, but also a little paranormal activity that was a bit extra. Very, I was very aware, right? I was sitting and listening to something, and all of a sudden, and there were the windows was closed because I got the AC on because it's too hot, and it was like something protruded out of the side of my eye, and it looked like the curtain swung. So I turned around slowly, and like there was nothing there. And I'm looking, I'm like, is the window open? And the window wasn't open, but it's a lot of extra activity happening, not because they turned it off that's going to cause that, but because while it was on, it was disrupting the natural, right, whatever you want to call it, the natural flow of whatever. I mean, let's put it in lightly, but for lack of better terminology, it was disrupting the natural flow, trying to control it. So when you shut that down, it's like this little shift, a moment where there's chaos trying to align itself. So I feel like it is, a lot of activity. And we're in the time of the solstice, right? Because that's when there's a lot of paranormal activity around there too. But yeah, it was.
Well, Evie just said that she felt the pressure drop when they flipped the switch.
Yeah.
CERN is interesting, the upgrade in luminosity status. Right. So we started realizing, like, she said that she felt stuff, and then you start looking and asking around, and everybody's at the same time, and they shut this off.
Yeah.
We're having feelings,
especially if you're sensitive. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh shit, this might be something. Like it might have shows you brought that creature that was flying around my dressing. The extraterrestrial. Yeah.
No, I didn't show him.
It's an extraterrestrial. It's a it's a small one. A transformer.
No, I remember, not to just change. It's kind of on it.
The natural hum disappeared.
The what?
Evie was saying that the natural hum must have disappeared.
Right.
Yeah. Still feel the ear pressure and little dizzy spells. Wow. So this is I'm glad we actually I wanted to bring that up. I actually had that on my thing to bring up. Did you guys feel? Was that a thing? Was that the thing that humanity's felt that nobody's like really talking about? Like it should be talked about. Not to scare, not to make any like fear things, but like, did you feel when they shut it off? Did you feel
Oh,
it?
nice.
Well, what's that?
It was on Mount Ida.
Mr.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful. Solstice was powerful. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I can actually attest to that. Look, think about it. Like right now, we just had a shift in solstice, summer solstice here in the north. We're in the north, and it's 100-some degrees right now. So something's fucking like we don't normally get that. And for the past couple of days in New Jersey in the tri-state area, it's been about 104.
I think they said the last time this happened was like 2010. I think they said.
So that's different for this area. Like that is definitely different. It's hot as hell. Like again, it's gonna go down, but something spiked, something shifts, something happened. Where it's different than normal times because we don't normally get this hot over here, and different places get that, but like everywhere was getting it. They said it's just due for upgrades. Yeah, definitely. But again, like I had I'm into science and stuff. I love science. I do amateur astronomy. I have telescopes. I look at like stars and different galaxies. Try to follow the night sky and stuff like that, just on a scientific thing. So I'm into a little bit about physics, and I don't know much about like the Large Hadron Collider and the different experiments they've been doing at CERN. But I'm aware of like how powerful some of those physical forces are. Like I think there's a lot of things that we should know. We should know about. Kind of be interested in learning about.
Hey, Domina,
good evening. We should learn about what's happening. Like what do they discover? What are they discovering in those CERN labs and the different labs where they're discovering, like trying to discover nuclear fusion, fission.
Yeah, but let me
go ahead.
My thought on that, right? So they say like we've already had civilizations that has reached a certain level of technological advancements already, but they were so full of ego that it caused their demise. This is
you talking about Atlantis,
right?
And
this
all
is
that
some
stuff?
Of the stories. So I feel like, why the hell do you think you can experiment with creating black holes?
Yeah.
Like, there's some things that you should just much respect and just like leave it alone. Like, we don't need to be trying to create something just for the sake of you understanding it. I get it, but some things like you shouldn't be messing with the natural laws, right? I feel like at some point that backfires.
Right. So I mean, I'm aware they are operating on some deep stuff, like it's some, but at the same time, it's dangerous. Yeah,
Exactly.
It's dangerous. Yeah, that's right. Like, but how would you know about it? Like it's like at the same time you gotta push the edge.
There you go.
Of discovery.
So the moment when that last view you get is because they pushed the edge. That last view is you seeing what they did.
No, so we had, that's another joke, a quick joke, a little house joke. Hey, another joke. So I was like, I said, CERN was trying to they created little black holes. Like the black hole will last for like a nanosecond or whatever, but they managed to smash the particles together enough where they could create like a miniature black hole. And I was like, I just thought about like what a black hole is. Now, for a second there, Einstein had predicted them, and we didn't even believe they were true. We had to find out that that's a fucking thing. Like black holes is real.
Remote view.
Yeah, remote view. Right. So a black hole is undescribable. You can't even. We don't have the science yet to fathom what it is. It is real. They are real. We have one in the center of not only of our galaxies, they're in the center of most galaxies. They're all throughout the galaxies. They're all throughout the universe. They're different sizes. They got things called supermassive black holes. And so, like, think about a sun, your star. Now, this is a reverse star. Like, this is a star in reverse. You don't even know where the fuck it's going to. Like, it's going to something, a black hole. Talking about different dimensions, different stuff like that. So now you're creating one in here in the earth. Really? Like, and I hear like they like to eat. It likes to eat matter. So I'm like, imagine these jokers like create a black hole big enough, where it starts eating, and then all of a sudden, it's eating all. It
right,
sucks.
3-Eye Atlas too.
Sucking our fucking suck, and so all of us on Earth, all of a sudden, we can start going towards CERN, like we floating towards CERN. The whole Earth, like everything you know, is all going, and we all eventually the black hole eats and sucks the whole entire Earth in it, like
all for the sake of science.
Because they was. That's a funny joke, but it's not funny. Like this shit is like, I'm like, bro, stop fucking with the black holes. Let's just leave the black holes alone, okay? Like let's like we don't want to open up a black hole around here. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know with that, but that was another funny thought for the show.
Yeah, mistakes were made. Yeah. You know what? I remember it's a spirit joke. The one that. Well, it's not a joke. It's a joke because I'm laughing. But,
okay.
But do you remember when homie sent
a spirit at me?
Yeah.
Oh, that I heard, that I felt?
He was in the bedroom. So this is another paranormal story where
it's vampire community related too.
It is actually. There was somebody in the vampire community that wanted something from you, but you didn't give it to him. I don't want to go into details, but you was like no. So that same night, I'm chilling in the living room, and Jabbar was in the bedroom sleep, and something said go in the room and check on Jabbar. What was it? It was a spirit that was
an imp or something.
Like an imp. You call it an imp. Yeah, it was like an imp.
Felt like an imp.
Trying to like poke at you. I felt you like trying to like fight it in the astral. So that's what made me go into the bedroom. And the imp was there like trying to torment you.
So yeah, this is something that I couldn't explain. Like, like I said, science and all that. I'd be saying science, but so like she said, so this particular and it's funny, I knew it was sent from this person too. Like it just so I'm sleeping in the bed, and just again, that's how I know she's very spiritual. She's very tapped into stuff, and I'm happy that I have her with me on my side and stuff. And again, so some people are very magical. They're wizards, warlocks. They know how to do. They know how to do certain things. So I guess this person they didn't like whatever I said. They didn't like, so they sent a imp. That's the way I can describe it, because I was asleep, and how it did me. You know how you when you're asleep,
it looked like a little like
I couldn't move. I was paralyzed. So but I was aware that I was halfway in between. Like I was halfway awake and halfway. I was in an astral realm, halfway awake, halfway asleep. But I was aware I was in my room. I was aware I was in my bed. I was aware, but I was like, my soul was like out of my body, but couldn't come back in my body. I was paralyzed there. And it sent this thing. I said an imp because it seemed like a small, impish type of thing. That's the only way I can describe it. Was fucking with me, picking with me while I was in my astral. It wouldn't let me go back into my body. Like it was like
right. It was
yeah, and I didn't have the proper tools to fight it. It was it's an astral thing, and she felt that and ran in the room, literally and physically. This happening in my sleep as I'm sleeping and I'm dealing with this. And she felt it in the spirit realm and ran in the room in the physical realm
it was like, get the fuck up out of here,
and got it out off of me, and I was able to come back at two. And I realized, and it's funny, like how I knew for a fact my mom went right to that person. I was like, this motherfucker sent the fucking imp, and then she started immediately doing protection stuff over, over me, over the house, like sent it back to him and stuff. But this particular person was so evil, and it was he's an evil little motherfucker.
And you wouldn't expect that he was capable of.
I did. You could feel, like you said, you could start feeling people's energy, and you could tell it was just very, very sneaky. Like
he was
sneaky all the time, always
slithering,
sneaky, always quiet, always watching, just always and just hating, like not participating, but just looking back at people, and you could tell they're dealing with a lot of pain within himself. So instead of him, like I said, working on himself, he's directing his hatred out to everybody else.
Yeah.
So I just was another excuse for him he didn't like whatever I said. I'm gonna attack him, type of thing. But he didn't realize I have big lady radio. But there you go. Like you can deal with a lot of this type of stuff. So Tilk, though, my son's though, he's big on protection.
Yeah.
Protection.
Yo, I want to I'm sorry, I want to go back to that question.
Go ahead.
I know we left it served because I jumped into that story, but Evie said, "What if the black hole is just another vagina, and we come out in an operating room?" Yo,
right? Who knows, right? We never be born again.
Know.
You never know. Who knows, right? Like we might be fighting it and then we be getting birthed again, like somewhere else. Like
rebirth.
That's a good one.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sleep with copper wire on.
I love copper. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Copper. I like that, swag fan. Yeah, I'm aware of that feeling. It's happened to me before. Sleep with copper wire on, or wrist or pennies under your pillow. Good. Thank you, swag fan. Appreciate that. Yeah, good. The whole universe exists within the black hole. A lot of theories.
Yeah, they do have a
lot of theories. Well, let me just say that real quick. I know I'm talking a lot, but let me get another real quick one.
Everybody already knows.
That what Magic King just said. The black hole universe exists within the black hole. I'm gonna give me some copper. Yes, that sounds good.
Copper. I got copper.
Yeah, we got copper. Copper. We're gonna roll with the copper. But I started learning about these things in physics called supermassive black holes. Now I'm gonna try to let me know the Grass Tyson this for you. Okay. So now, all right, black holes, right? So we look at them, we think it's a little thing.
He needs this time. It's okay.
All right, hold on. Let me get into it. Let me know the Grass Tyson you real quick. All right. They're fucking massive, right? This is just a normal black hole. Like we got them at the center of our universe. In Sagittarius A star, it's the black hole that's the center of our universe. It's there. Literally, they start finding out that most galaxies are spinning. We're spinning like a spiral. You know what the fuck? The whole entire galaxy is spinning. It's because some black hole is at the bottom of it, and it's got it all spinning. Your whole galaxy.
Polaris.
Yeah. So all these stars, it's like trillions of stars in a galaxy, planets. All you can do is it's all gas and dust. It's all spinning around a fucking black hole. So it basically is feeding It has enough energy where it pulls the whole galaxy and make it
So, I mean, I got
spin.
a second.
All right, go ahead.
For your ass.
Gotcha. All right. So now, all right. I'm gonna make it fast, quick. So now they have a thing called a supermassive black hole. Blew my mind. So a supermassive black hole can be so big, they start finding out that they are different sizes. So I just said that our entire galaxy, the Milky Way galaxy, Andromeda, is spinning around some black hole. It's got it operating. There are black holes that are so big that it's galaxies, what they call conglomerate of galaxies. Like we live in a thing called the supercluster of galaxy. The Virgo supercluster is what they call ours. It's a bunch of group of galaxies that are all together in this thing. Do you know what they're fucking next to, or what's pulling them or making them go around? A supermassive black hole. So try to understand what we are looking at. We could be thinking that the sky is dark or space is dark.
And we could be looking at the black hole, yeah.
It could not be. You're probably not even seeing space at all. You're probably parked next to a fucking supermassive black hole, yeah. But all is so gigantic that all you see is something dark. And not only your galaxy, it's all the galaxies is going around this fucking supermassive black hole, and you think you see in space, but you ain't even seeing space. All you seeing is the black hole, and you don't even know what space looks like because the black hole is that big. I just want to do that, tell you that. So it blows my mind. You don't even know what that is like. Like it could be your universe. You don't realize it. You could be in it. You don't know. Like, but that's my little science for
Glad you got that out.
All right. Neil deGrasse Tyson.
She said, "How you scared of ghosts, but not that." Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know like how my mind works. I don't know when I've been scared of ghosts ever since I was a kid. I ain't gonna lie.
Did you have an experience that made you?
No.
You had an experience, but you said you don't like to talk about it, and I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want you to just.
Yeah, I don't like. So okay, so all right, let me. Yeah, it's fucking. I'll talk about me. Like. All right, I'm gonna tell you. I'll tell you this. I'll go back to this. My first really scary experience is when I was about. I'm 53 years old now. I was about maybe 5 or 4 years old, and there was this picture called The Exorcist. I don't know if you guys know about The Exorcist. In the 70s. This is in the 70s. I don't know if I first saw it when it first came out or later on. I was 4 or 5 at the time, whatever. Baby, whatever. The Exorcist with the whole. I don't know if you know about the classic, The Exorcist. The Exorcist.
I think, yeah.
Anybody know about that? Yeah. Okay. Yes. So I wasn't ready. Okay. So my mother. I don't think
nobody was ready.
My mother. I guess she didn't think.
Linda Blair.
I'm a 4-year-old, 5-year-old kid that anything would be wrong with sitting me down, letting me watch the fucking Exorcist. Now I'm not gonna lie to you. I think this was my first time where when I watched that picture and I saw that fucking head spin around and her float on it, I was so fucking scared. Like it traumatized me. Like that was my first moment. Like it was so fucking scary. And I was a 4-year-old where I'm just developing, I'm just learning. And I saw my mother sat me down and said, "Oh, you can watch The Exorcist." I was like, like the head was spinning and she was fucking floating and throwing up. I was like I had my own room at the time. I could not sleep in my fucking room for 3 months. I was like, no, because I kept seeing the fucking heads. Like, I was like, that shit traumatized me to the point. That was my first. This is the 70s, and ever since then, I was like, fuck that ghost shit. I don't care about none of that. I don't want to know. It's just real. Like it was so real. It seemed so real to me as like a 4-year-old, 5-year-old that it just scared me, man. I was like,
I thought it was the other experience too.
No, that was the first.
Okay, because you blocked.
I did. No, I had later on. I had another experience where I saw an entity. I did. I did. I actually saw an entity. I'm not gonna get into that one.
I know. As I said, you don't.
I've been talking for too long.
Well, yeah, you don't want to talk that one.
Yeah,
you
don't
want to talk about that.
So
one.
I did later on. A little bit later on. I was 4 at that time. So maybe when I was like 9, I saw an entity. So that was another thing. But ever since then, like, I don't play with that shit. Okay, maybe that's a thing. Like some people, I think they dabble with it because they don't think it's real. Me, I know it's real. Like I don't have to see it. Like, you know, some people are like, oh, I gotta. They want to go to the haunted places and with the equipment because they actually were looking to see if something's real. I don't need that shit. I know it's real. I know for a fucking fact in my mind and my soul that it's real. So I ain't looking for it. I ain't looking for it because me, I'm the type of person that once I turn that Pandora's box on, I may not be able to turn that bitch off. So I doubt all the time. I don't want to see. I don't want to see till I'm ready. Till I'm ready to see, I don't want to see. So I ain't looking like I'm satisfied. Like I'm like, oh, I'm good.
Well,
like,
you're not satisfied. That's why you love science. You want to learn how things work. You want to learn more. That's the same way you do when you are working with things like that. You want to learn more.
Right. But why? Okay, so I may ask you this question: why doesn't that scare you? Okay. Why are people out there? Why don't ghosts scare y'all?
I'm not gonna say I'll tell you this. I will not say that I'm not. There's moments that I'm not scared, but I tell you, I know this is my philosophy. When you walk past a dog that's loose, are you going to quibble in fear?
No.
Because you know that is just going to agitate the dog even more. So my philosophy is, right, because I'll tell you one of the stories when we was in the church and we was upstairs and overseer Lane, she was like talking to the girl and I didn't know what the hell was happening. She just called me up there to be with her. It was me, her, and the 2 other women. And come to find out the girl is possessed. And all of a sudden she starts speaking. It wasn't her fucking speaking. I didn't believe that actual possession type was real until I saw it myself. And then her fingernails literally start protruding like there was claws. In that very moment, I had to stand there and show no fear because my first thought was like, all right, if I show fear, that shit's gonna come at me. So every time I have, and I'm curious, naturally curious anyway, but anytime that I have an experience where it would be, I feel like it could potentially be scary, I make sure that just makes me be like, hell fucking no. So that's the reason for me, at least.
Right.
But stuff I'm not. It's everything. It's not that I'm curious about it. It presents itself to me. So it's not like I'm always searching for it. It presents itself.
Yeah, I worry about the living doing more harm than the dead. That's true. Yeah, definitely.
Same.
Definitely.
Same.
Definitely. I don't know. Me, that's the way I come at it. Like, I'm aware that it's real. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that it ain't real. So,
of course, because then you wouldn't be scared.
Right. So that's why I'm like, I'm staying away from it. Like,
it's not for everybody.
Yeah. I'll look at it in a different way.
Like, I don't like when you tell me a story about what is going to happen to the earth.
Right.
When
I'm stupid. Like, I like thinking about like if an asteroid hits the earth, like
I don't want to know that.
Like, I get into this is an apocalypse.
I'm like, why are you smiling?
So that's like an apocalyptic Olympic thing, which has actually happened already. To
You see, he gets excited.
And a couple like we the Earth has been wiped out a couple fucking times in our 5 billion years. But I like to think about, oh, what if an asteroid came in? How would we know? Like what would happen? And so I guess in a way, like I'm the type of person, if an asteroid actually came into the Earth, I'd be like running out. I'd be the stupid ass motherfucker running outside like, oh.
See, give me a ghost any day. Give me a ghost any day. Not an asteroid.
It's about to hit. Oh, it's about to hit. No, I'm about to die, but I just be like, oh, look at it. It's glorious. Look at that. It's turning green. Oh, it's about to explode with the
from space,
the energy of 10,000 nuclear bombs. Yeah, man, we gonna die like a motherfucker. But anyway,
yo,
like we gonna be so dead, we ain't even gonna feel it.
Yeah, he tells me these stories and he's smiling. I'm like, I don't want to know that. Let me live in ignorance. I don't want to know that.
And she said, "That's what I feel about ghosts." Right.
Yeah.
Right. True.
Yeah.
True.
Exactly. That's a bubble. Funny. It's all perspective, right? It's just we have the way that we perceive things so differently. But
yeah,
that's cool.
Any more questions you guys got?
No, it's been. I think it's time to wrap it up because
it's going long.
Yeah. Yep.
So guys, it's been 2.5 hours. We're gonna wrap up if this is okay. We appreciate y'all.
Yes, thank you guys for hanging out with us. It's been fun. It's been so long. You know, I got my little 15 minutes.
I said, do you guys want us to do more of these? Again. And I'll shut up. And I'll let her talk.
Guys, let me tell you something. So before this, we were discussing like potential topics and things like that. And he was like, and don't worry, I'm gonna let you talk.
One minute here, couple minutes. All right, I promise the next one we do, she's gonna talk more.
That's not your nature. You know what I mean? When you're in, it's like you're not even aware of your surroundings. So it's just like you just be like Jabbar. You be doing a Jabbar. Lie, exactly. Yes, boy. Yeah, I guess.
Good night. Yeah, we'll start to end this. Thank you guys for staying with us. Really, really appreciate it.
Shoot me on I guess I'll make a post about what topics you guys want to hear us talk about, more about the vampire community. I don't know, more of our experiences, more paranormal stuff. It's the Leo. Yeah. He's a Leo sun and a Sagittarius rising. He has no choice. Right? So I let him burn. Let him shine. Yeah.
All right, guys.
Yeah, so thank you guys for being here. And we will catch you the next time. Bye. Let's see how we're gonna end this in the stream.